You ever tried to brand something? I mean, you've got a company name, right? And you've got to brand it somehow. And when you've been doing it for a long time, like I was when I started to decide to do this for a living, I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll come up with a company name and I'll try to brand it. I'll get a logo. I'll get it, in fact, here. See this? Blue Chip Productions. That's the name of my company. Did you know that? Yeah, nobody does. Because I tried to brand something that was really difficult to brand. As a single operator, I could only do so many shows, right? And when people went looking for me, because I work mostly on a word-of-mouth basis, they went looking for Bill Herman. They did not go looking for Blue Chip Productions. And I'll tell you the story about how I came up with the name in a little while here. I promise you before the end of our little podcast, I'll tell you the story, how I came up with the name. But I came up with the name, my wife and I. Blue Chip Productions I thought was pretty good. It is actually a pretty good name. The problem was that no one went online and Googled Blue Chip Productions. Nobody. Everyone went online and Googled Bill Herman. And Bill Herman, you Google, you can find. You can find me online pretty quick. Bill Herman DJ, there's only one of me, and it's not tough to find. But that's what they were doing, and I was spending all of this money trying to brand this company name. I would say, yeah, I'm Bill Herman, but I'm Blue Chip Productions. My website, bluechipproductions.com. In fact, bluechipdj.com. I own still both of those things because I figure that someday someone's going to find me looking for Blue Chip Productions or bluechipdj.com. Probably haven't done that, sadly. So when it came to really having a website that people saw that said who it was, I didn't have that going for me. They looked for Bill Herman. So if they go looking for one thing and you try to say something else, not the smartest idea in the world. So I went to Bill Herman. Bill Herman Entertainment. BillHerman.com. Now, I could have, and I still can, brand Blue Chip Productions. There's a good reason to brand a company name, because a company name you can sell. The company name has a reputation, and it goes with it. And the owner of the company name doesn't have to go with it. One of the reasons I wanted to have Blue Chip Productions. It just never worked out for me. If I sell Bill Herman Entertainment, I don't think I'm going to come with that. My reputation is bound in and around who I am. So if you're trying to create a big business, I wouldn't necessarily go the way I'm going. To brand a company name, you need to not only just come up with a name and a logo and a little marketing stuff around websites and all of your stationery and things like that and the ads that you run, but you need to actually run ads. It's a marketing budget that people don't usually think that they have to spend. Just come up with the name, right, and it will just build on its own reputation and it'll be what it is. And yeah, you're right, there's a lot of luck involved in that, but you can't not advertise and expect that your brand name is not something people will go and look for, okay? You need to spend money on it. Now, the biggest companies are the ones that do it quickest because they've got lots of budget. A guy that's a single operator, it's a little tougher because to really brand something and do it quickly, you need to have a marketing budget for magazines, for newspaper, for radio, for television, for billboards, and you need to push that consistently hard for a good 2 years before people start to hear Blue Chip Productions and think of Bill Herman and the reputation I bring to it. A great example of great branding is my friend Howard Wallstein, who owns Kids Dance. You hear Kids Dance, first of all, even if you've never heard of it before, you know exactly what it is. Secondly, Kids Dance is everywhere in the Twin Cities, and it's starting to branch out into different cities all over the United States. Howard Wallstein, when he decides to sell Kids Dance, is going to get a really pretty penny for that brand because that garners a huge audience even before they know what it is, and even bigger when they do know what it is and when they do understand the reputation that sits behind it. Kids Dance. So, how much money do you have to spend? How much consistency can you put behind it? And do you have the commitment to stay behind a brand so that it continues to be that? As you can see, I didn't. My brand, Bill Herman, it's a nice brand, and I do okay, but when it comes to selling my business one day, I'm not going to get a lot of money for it. So I did promise you the story of how I came up with the name Blue Chip Productions. It was early on in the idea of creating a company, and it was when I was first about to get married with my wife. And one night while we were trying to come up with a company name, we were out at a restaurant, and we were Mexican restaurant. We were having margaritas. We're getting a little loopy. We're having a little fun. And now the conversation is no longer a serious conversation of coming up with a fine brand. We're being silly now. We've got a few margaritas in us. And we're like, hey, no, we'll do burrito productions, taco productions, that's good. We'll do tequila production, taco chips. We'll do taco chip productions. We'll do blue chip productions. This is blue taco chips. Blue chip productions, that's pretty good. Blue chip productions. So I started my company named after nachos. You want to have comments about the show? Write them down in the comments below. Reach out to me, BillHerman.com, because once again, there's my brand. Or you can go to BillHerman.com on the web and check out me there. Find me on Facebook. I like being friends with everybody. Be sure to share this podcast with as many people as possible, because I want to keep doing it. And the more people that watch and the more people that share, the more chances are that I'll never stop doing a podcast. I am having fun. And I'll see you next time on Creative License with Bill Herman.